And girls. So your first story that you're going to read this week is called Bear's Night Job, and we're going to actually do that story together right now. Now, our phonics skill for this week is the OO that says ooh, like if you don't like broccoli, and you spit it out when you're eating it, and you say ooh, like it's yucky. So it kind of makes that sound. So to get us started, it says meet Bear. Here are some fun facts about him. So here's our character, Bear. And it says he lives in a zoo, he has a night job, and is best pals with Bobcat. Now remember, a pal is a friend. And it says, what is Bear's job? How does Bear help his pals? How do Bear's pals help him? So these are kind of questions prompting us to think about what might happen in the story to make some predictions with. And we're going to read to find out. Okay. So it says, Bear sat on the log by his den at the zoo. It was time for his night job to start. Here is Kate, right on time. Bear said to himself. Kate worked at the zoo in the daytime, but it was time for her to go home. She put her cap and flashlight down next to Bear. Good night, see you soon, she called to Bear. She didn't know he works at night. So, here we have Bear, and he's sitting on his log next to his den at the zoo. So it sounds like he's part of a zoo. And here is our character, Kate, and she works at the zoo during the daytime. And here she's left some belongings of hers that she'll come to the next day. But what did she not know? She didn't know that Bear also works at night at the zoo. Bear grew still as Kate left. He looked up at the moon. It glowed a soft silver color. Bear felt happy. It was time for him to work. He got off the log, picked up the cap, and set it on his head. Whew. He picked up the flashlight Kate had left. It lit the path as he began to check on things at the zoo. So notice here, boys and girls, we have a couple of those ooh words like zoo, moon. Recently, I read the word soon. Bear went to check on things at the pond. He saw Duck and wished her a good night. I am so upset, Bear, quacked Duck. Those geese will not stop honking. I can't get to sleep. Can you help me? Yes, Duck. I will ask them to stop, he said. It is too late for them to be honking. Thank you, quacked Duck. So, did our little duck friend have a problem? Yes, the geese were honking and keeping him up. See how Bear takes care of it. Bear went to see Bat next. Good night, Bat, he said. When he heard Bat playing his music, he told Bat to turn it off. We can't sleep with it on, Bat, he said. It's too late for music. But I don't sleep at night when you do, Bat squeaked. What can I do instead? Try reading a good book, said Bear. It was time for Bear to see Bobcat. Seeing his pal was the best part of his job. Bear looked into Bobcat's den, but Bobcat did not seem to be there. He could not see Bobcat at first. After a while, Bear yelled, Good night, Bobcat. He waited for a second. Then he saw Bobcat kneeling in a dark corner. Bobcat did not look happy, but he was glad to see his old pal. Help me, Bear. What has upset you so, Bobcat? Bear asked. How can I help you? Cree, coo, cree. Bear and Bobcat froze and looked at each other. Did you hear that sound?